Oh, well, hello there.
Look who it is. It's the little guy.
And he's awake, just barely.
Say hello. Good morning.
How are you feeling today, little one? Are you ready for your first ever coffee with Cass?
Say no, I don't like this.
Just kidding. But I'm gonna hold him because his food is right there. And I know that as soon as I put him down, he's gonna try to go eat, and this is gonna turn into a puppy mukbang. You cannot have this. It's not for you. Good morning. Welcome back. It's Saturday, so here we are again. And, oh, buddy, you just woke up and you're already yawning. Good morning and cheers. So, a couple interesting things have happened this week. It should be a pretty quick one. I actually have to hurry up and get my ass out of here because I've got a long day. I feel like my Saturdays have started getting progressively busier. I don't know why, but I have some stuff to take care of this morning, and then I'm going to be bartending a wedding this evening. So just a lot of things just constantly going. But I kind of thought for a minute, maybe I should move this to Sunday, because Sundays are my lazy day where I do nothing. And so in theory, it wouldn't be too far off to just get up and make a video whenever I decide to get out of bed. But I don't know. We'll see how that pans out. At any rate, so to recap, okay, let's address the coffee thing first, because I know what you're thinking. I'm sure that's your Dunkin' iced coffee with silk creamer and either maple syrup or agave. You're kind of right. So I got a package this week from Dunkin' Donuts. No, spoiler alert, they are not sponsoring me. However, they did send me a free sample of their cold brew coffee. So that is what this is the new Dunkin' Donuts cold brew. Basically, you just take a couple coffee bags. They're like giant tea bags, but it's coffee. And you steep it overnight and then add some more water to your liking, and then voila, you have cold brew coffee. Which in theory I could have just been doing anyway because I already have their coffee, so I could have just done it myself, but I don't know the proportions and stuff. So that was really nice that they sent that to me. And let's see. Oh yes, so this is cold brew with the silk creamer and agave, so it's kind of right, but not the usual made in a Keurig or purchased from a Dunkin'. But I really like this, and as I said, I'm not sponsored, so this is not an ad. This is not me trying to sell Dunkin' Donuts to you, but I enjoy this because I was able to kind of portion out my coffees for several days, because a whole pitcher of cold brew, I'm not going to drink in a day. As much as I love coffee, like, I don't drink it that much. But I have these really cute little like mason jar things, and so I can make like, I think I could have divided it into 4, but I had a big pitcher that I was pouring it out of, and then I was like, well, why don't I just split it up? So I did that for the last 2 that were left, but I think it's really great. It's really convenient, especially when I'm working. I can just kind of pull it out of the fridge and get going to work in the morning, so that's very nice. So now to the recap from last weekend. So as I had mentioned last weekend, I went to Vegas for the day, basically, and got some new makeup that was supposed to be coming out on the 26th. Spoiler alert, some shit, well, some sheep happened. That's not gonna be a thing. So basically, this makeup collection was supposed to be coming out. They were doing essentially an early release in Vegas, which is only like 4 hours from LA, or a 40-minute flight. And so I was like, you know what? I love Jacqueline. I want more makeup, especially this makeup, because like I already have her specific palette that she came out with last year, but I want more. I'm a hoarder, especially for makeup. I've noticed now. I'm just putting all of my money into it. So you know what? Why not? So I went and got it, and I had shot some stuff for a video while I was in Vegas, and I didn't edit it for the first couple days that I was back because I wasn't working when I got back. And so I had the time, I just didn't think it would be all that interesting. So I just kind of let it sit, and then finally on, I think, Thursday of this week, I thought to myself, okay, I'm not just gonna waste this footage. You know, the best way to just kind of move back into making stuff is to just do it. Whether it sucks or not, just do it. It's like Shia LaBeouf says, just do it. So I just did it, and I edited it and uploaded. The first take, it was 27 seconds long, which probably explains why it went up so quickly. Thank you to my friend Mary who told me about that, because I probably would have left it for longer than I care to admit before noticing that it wasn't the right amount of time. And then, so I edited it, uploaded it. It's there. I was really excited because I thought it was, I wasn't like super excited like I am with some other things, but I was glad that I did it because I thought it was at least mildly entertaining, and so I figured it would be worth at least putting up there. Please do not bark. There's people outside and he does not like anybody being near our apartment. Shh, buddy. It's okay. Other people live here. That's what apartment buildings are like. Someday we'll have a big house so that you can just play in the yard. Anyway, so I edited the video, put it up, and I was on, I think I saw it on Instagram first. And so Morphe is the brand that made the makeup that I got. And they were collaborating with Jaclyn Hill, who's a beauty influencer. If you don't know who she is, you don't know about beauty on the internet because she's everything. And so basically, the announcement said that like they're 100% committed to giving people the best product, and so they are going to be pushing the launch of this eyeshadow palette. And so I thought, wow, literally the day that I decided to upload this is when they announced that they're not going to do it on time. So long story long, they are still releasing the makeup. I don't know why I feel like I have to be so vague. They're releasing the palettes, which is the Fall collection, at some point. They're just not doing it. It was supposed to be this coming Tuesday, and so I mean, I still have mine. And then I also sent one to a friend in Hawaii because I was like, well, we're gonna get these bad boys out early. And now I don't know what they're gonna do with the ones that we already have. I guess they're saying some stuff about refunds, and I don't know. Luckily, I live relatively close to the actual Morphe store in Burbank, so it wouldn't be too difficult for me to go in and say, hey, like, can I just swap these bad boys out? But I just thought it was funny and very typical of like something that would happen to me, is that as soon as I finally decide, all right, I'm gonna edit this and put it out there, then they're like, oh, never mind, we're not actually gonna do this yet. But I still love Morphe. Some people are talking a lot of shit. They're like, Jaclyn needs to get her shit together. But you know, like, she's kind of going, oh, bless you. She's kind of going through it in her personal life. And so I think for someone to sit there and say, oh, well, you know, you should still be at the top of your game for this is very arrogant or ignorant. It's very ignorant and rude. But people will say whatever the hell they want online. So bless you, Sneezy McGee. It's allergy season over here for the little guy. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been dealing with this week. But I did put out an extra video if anybody cares. And yeah, I mean, personally, I enjoyed, or have been enjoying, the shadows that I've been using. Most people probably don't know because for 90% of these videos I look like a foot. But I actually have been working on my makeuping skills for quite a while. I fell down into a rabbit hole of all of Nikki Tutorials videos last summer. She's another YouTuber who does beauty. And so I've started investing in self-teaching, I guess, through YouTube, how to do makeup. And so, I mean, personally, I did enjoy the majority of the shadows that I've used from the palettes. Like, I haven't used every single one of them, nor am I a qualified beauty YouTube reviewer. But I think it was a good move on their part, and I'm still excited. You know, I'm still going to support them, and people can say whatever they want. That's just how it's going to be. But at any rate, I got to get out of here. I've got a very busy day ahead. But the little guy here, I thought would enjoy some mommy time, even though I'm just talking to myself for a little bit. Thank you guys for watching. I think I'll decide about the whole day thing myself, and I guess I'll try to start making these a little bit longer. I don't not that I don't care about the views on this, but if I'm going to make it, I want it to be so that the people that are watching it are getting what they want out of it. So I think I'm gonna try making these longer, because now I've noticed the shorter ones of mine, only like 4 or 5 people are actually watching. And I lost a subscriber, so goodbye, whoever done left us, but that's okay. We'll still be here. But I gotta get out of here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you for more than 12 minutes next Saturday.
Say bye.